Japanese Pokemon card market is beyond repair, and I think I'm done collecting Japanese cards. Guys, I've opened a lot of Japanese booster boxes. You can see all those EV Heroes up in the back. Here's Triplet Beat. We just opened that yesterday on stream. The Miriam we pulled from Scarlet and Violet. The fish from Triplet Beat. Guys, Japanese Pokemon cards, I love. I love. Now, just to catch you guys up, like, I mean, there's a lot of issues going on, but the reason why I love Japanese Pokemon cards is because they've been such a great deal. If you didn't know, like the booster boxes sell for around 40, 45 in Japan, and you'll have to go through a supplier that's going to export them, and they're going to charge a premium. But yeah, I used to get these EV Hero boxes for like 60 bucks. Now, EV Heroes is going for like $400. The newest set is pre-ordering for $260. Guys, this is an MSRP product, a price of $40 that's being pre-ordered for $260 just because there's going to be a waifu in the set. I mean, what is that for? 8x MSRP? It's just unsustainable, guys. The price is too high and it's driving a lot of people out. But like, I mean, just historically, Japanese booster boxes were cheaper than English ones. You were guaranteed an SR. Quality is so much better on Japanese cards. The quality is so much better. The texture looks better. The centering is almost always better than English cards. So, I mean, that's why I enjoyed collecting Japanese cards because they were such good value compared to English ones. Yeah, it's just a better opening experience with Japanese cards, but right now it's gotten to the point where I can't justify spending this kind of money on Japanese Pokemon cards. And I mean, the reasons are just insane. And I get it. You know, Japan's going through what we went through 2020 COVID. If you guys weren't around 2020, 2021 COVID, mid-COVID era for English products, everyone realized that you could make a lot of money with Pokemon cards and you could not buy them. They were not printing enough, supply issues. But there was just so much demand because everyone knew you could make money with Pokemon cards and you would never find Pokemon cards on shelves. There was scalpers grabbing them off all the shelves right after restock and charging 3x, 4x of what they should be. And some of that still goes on today, but Pokemon Company really stepped up and they printed a whole bunch more. And things have just kind of like settled and leveled out after COVID. Less people are probably interested in Pokemon, but the prices have gone down some. So Japan is experiencing that situation right now. Everyone in Japan has realized that you can make a lot of money with Pokemon cards, and they realize that foreigners are willing to pay for apparently now 8x MSRP on these booster boxes. So, I mean, I've talked to my Japanese supplier. She's super nice. And she's kind of telling me the situation's really sad. Like in Japan, Japanese people can't buy Pokemon cards. Like how we had it. Like the players, the kids, they're not able to buy it. But it's a little bit more sad because all the cards are getting shipped out of Japan to foreigners. And I'll share some images, but I've seen stacks of booster boxes like from, and it's not just America. I mean, like Western Europe, Italy. I've seen just everywhere. There's a huge foreign demand for Japanese booster boxes, so they're all being shipped out of the country. And due to that, the Japanese suppliers are taking away from the local card shops, so local Japanese people can't get them. And there's just like this hidden. It's so weird because no one wants to talk about it, but there's this hidden black market where someone's in between. Pokemon Company prints it, they want to distribute it to the stores. Someone's in between taking the cards before they getting to the stores, and they're making a lot of money. And no one wants to talk about it. It's super secretive. No one knows exactly what's going on, but the prices are being manipulated. And what's worse is foreigners are paying that price. Like really, the consumers are part of the problem because they are paying 120, 200 a booster box that sells for $40 MSRP. Now, I don't want to put all the blame on consumers because like in my perspective, I'm a consumer. I love the Japanese Pokemon cards, and to be able to get them affordably in the past to go all of a sudden, and it really happened with V-Star Universe. It kind of started happening with yeah, it's really just V-Star Universe when it really started happening. I guess EV Heroes, the last reprint, it kind of started happening. But to be able to go to like a situation where I can't afford or justify spending that amount of money for this hobby, it's just really sad. So I think I'm done collecting Japanese Pokemon cards. I think a lot of people are getting frustrated. I know a lot of people are getting frustrated. I think a lot of people are done. Some people are moving to Korean cards. Now the Korean cards just aren't the same quality. You're not guaranteed an SR in a box. There's the demand's not there. So, I mean, I like Korean cards. I collect Thai cards. I like other languages besides English. But yeah, Japanese situation is just unsustainable, guys. And I mean, a lot of people are saying that the prices are due to the waifu tax. So, like, Miriam, right? She had such a small role in the game. Apparently, there's rumors that she's gonna be big in the anime. But yeah, the collectors, the waifus are always the most expensive cards in the Japanese sets, and I think it's a little bit creepy in my opinion because I mean, a lot of these girls are like 16, 14 in the anime, in the games, and you have a bunch of middle-aged dudes that want to collect them. And I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to knock on anything, but yeah, there's the whole waifu situation, and I got into Pokemon for Pokemon, so there's just all this like black market manipulation. The waifus are the big chases, and that's why Clayburst is going to be so big because I mean you have Iono, and in the game she's like the most popular female character. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. I should probably drop this creepy waifu thing, but honestly it's super sus. But just because it was leaked that she's going to be in the set, the pre-orders went to $260. And guys, this is just not sustainable. We're just gonna keep kicking people out of the hobby that can no longer that don't want to spend those prices. I mean, I'm sure some people they love when a set comes out and you have like $1,000, $400 card that you can pull because that makes pulling it more fun, the more it's worth. But for the vast majority of people, they cannot keep up with these price increases. So I'm gonna do a whole video talking about the Japanese card situation, talking about the waifu situation. There's so many factors of what's going on, and I really hope that Pokemon Company steps in and prints more and starts regulating the market. I mean, that's a whole other topic. Is all these Japanese card shops are doing mystery boxes? Like that's huge in Japanese culture. Like these mystery packs. And I know this because I talk to people that live in Japan that work at a card that own a card shop. My Japanese supplier, she supplies a lot of foreigners. So I just been talking to them about this situation, and that's how I know all this information. But the Japanese government is thinking about regulating mystery boxes. So it's gonna take something from the big boys, Pokemon Company, the government, to step in and fix this situation at this point because it is not sustainable. It's not good for the hobby, guys. Like this explosive growth, this increase in demands. Like if you look on YouTube, so many people are frustrated and angry about this, and it's not good for the hobby, and it needs to stop. And I personally will not be participating anymore. Oh, I say that, but it's so hard because I love Japanese cards. Um, but I will say, like, I am super frustrated. I kind of wanted to do a rant style video. I haven't ever done this before. I'm not really super good at rants, but I want to do a rant style video and just kind of like like spew it out to kind of like vent in a sense. Let me know if you like this type of video because yeah, I have a lot of like pokey hot takes I could go into the waifu situation, the Japanese market, um, rip and shippers, mystery boxes, game like a lot of hot takes. So if you like this rant, let me know. And I hope to see you guys next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Zardhan out. Sheesh.